mai kako. This is Principal Alvin Parker welcoming you to our third annual Makahana Kahike. Aloha and have a wonderful time on March 11th, 2010. Aloha.
My name is Mrs. Medeiros, and today we'll be celebrating Kala Makahana Kahike 2010 and living by the Olelo No'iau, or Hawaiian way saying, in working, one learns. I'd like to talk a little bit about how Makahana Kahike evolved. We started with an event called Lapahani Hawaii about 5 years ago. This event was scheduled at the end of the makahiki season to kind of celebrate and close a time of year of sharing, harvest, and peace. We set up stations that students could and learn something new about their culture. Well, as the years progressed, we added more stations and organized ourselves, and so we have this year our kua'ana, our older students, working and partnering up with our kaikaina, our lower grade students. And they'll be working through each of the stations, and we have 14 stations this school year. Some of the stations that we started with in the beginning included Ku'iike Kalo and Moana. Through the years, we added Mele and La'i. I'm very excited this year to start off our new stations that include Kaula, Opihi, and Limu. This year, we kicked off our Makahana Kahike event through our first annual Ho'olauna Pukako. And we had a very special visitor that morning. And I'm going to have Mr. Parker explain to us how we were able to bring one of Hawaii's treasures to Ka Waihona, Naʻauao.
And you're referring, Vice Principal Medeiros, to Auntie Pat Namaka Bacon?
Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, we're very fortunate. Her son-in-law is actually a classmate of mine from Kamehameha class of 1971, Mr. Sean Brown. He was the one that initially offered her services to the school. And quite frankly, I didn't realize how famous she was, but the practitioners was astounding to me. I've always known her as Auntie Pat, not really realizing her connection to her mother, Mary Kavena Pukui. So we were quite pleased to have her participate and give us some of her practical knowledge of culture and the hula. My understanding is that the children really gravitated to her, the entire faculty. I was very, very pleased at the way the children conducted themselves, and she has offered to come back whenever we ask her.
Thank you, Mr. Parker. Auntie Pat was able to spend the morning with us. We had our local school board chairperson, Mrs. Roberta Searle, help with us in the presentation of lei to her, along with two of our students. We also had Oli, dedicated especially to her. And unique to this area, we olied sweet pua alala, and the students of the middle school got to sit down and listen to Auntie Pat talk stories about her days learning the hula from Kauai Island all the way to the Big Island of Hawaii, and also her work with the Bishop Museum, decades of translating oral histories and documents from Olelo Hawaii to Hawaiian to English. And so we were really, really pleased to start off all of our Makahana Kahike festivals in our first Ho'olauna Pukako event that started off with our special guest, Auntie Pat Namaka Bacon. Aloha! I have with me three beautiful kumu who are going to talk about their booth and station, their hana today. I have kumu Zandra Lindsay. Aloha.
Aloha.
And kumu Candice Pua Ilihau. I remember her new name. Aloha. And I have kumu Nikki Matanane.
Aloha.
All right, kumu, can you please tell me a little bit about what you're going to be doing with the students today?
Well, at this time, Kumu Kahala is taking the students to the reef and she's showing them the various types of creatures that are there, like the vana and haukeuke. Also, she's showing them the different sorts of limu that are growing on the rock. And I assume that she's probably showing the keiki how to pick it appropriately. And then when they're pau over there, they come to this station, of which they get to look at the limu kala, the manuea, and limu pa laha laha. And they get to dry a piece of limu for themselves, place it on a card, and then they write down the Hawaiian name, and that's their own specimen that they can take home.
Thank you, Kumu Lindsay. Well, it looks like the ocean is nice and flat for us today, so I'm hoping that it'll be safe for all of our students. And we're going to take a look a bit outside so we can see the limu that they're picking today. Here we are at the kahakai, and we're at the hana of the limu. And we have Kumu Kahala and Kumu Kekoa who are going to be showing our students all about the different types of limu. A couple of weeks ago, our Kumu also had their little makahana kaike, and one of the limu, also taught by Kumu Kahala and our guest Kumu Kaunaoa. And they showed us many different limu. One in particular included the limu kala and the limu manuea. And we were able to pick the limu manuea and add it to our poke, which Principal Parker was so happy to provide for all of our kumu that day. And we added our inamona that Kumu Makana and Kumu Maika helped us make that day. So that was definitely one of my favorite stations that afternoon. We also had the new by Kumu Joe and Kumu Talatufi, and they showed us back the coconut milk from the new. And also we had the pa'iai, and Kumu Kamana'o spearheaded that station, and we were able to make some pa'iai and enjoy it with some opai. So we're going to take a look and talk to Kumu Kekoa over there with our students and see what kind of morning they're having and the type of limus that they have been able to look at this morning. Aloha, I have here Kumu Kekoa Kaluhiokalani, and he is going to talk a little bit about what the students are looking at this morning.
Kumukahala we gathered limo this morning, and some of the limo that they caught were limo kala, and kind of sharing what the uses of it. I mean, they can use it to eat or use it to catch fish with. So, and we also caught some vana and huki, and earlier this morning I caught a hinalea so the kids can see the ia.
Now, did you sample the hau'uke'uke for the students this morning?
I haven't yet. I'll leave that up to you.
Thank you, Kumu Kekoa. I also have Kumu Dan Kitashima, who is coming up off of the reef here, and he's a photographer for the day. And I'm going to be talking to him a little bit about what he's captured this morning. Aloha, Kumu. Uncle Dan, please come and talk with us. Uncle Dan is our Singapore math advocate and teacher and coach, and he's been working with our K through 8th grade students, and he's our photographer for today. But I would like to ask him about some of the things that he's seen this morning and captured looking at all of the booths and taking pictures this morning.
It's been really exciting. The students seem very, very interested in what was being presented, very cultural for them. Many of them can relate to their own lives, and there's excitement, and the excitement in the kids to once again retouch nature and Hawaii once again in their lives. So.
You heard it, excitement. And Uncle Dan is going to be doing some students later on today, so you'll see more of him. Kumu Kahala here is working with a group of students, and they're taking a look at some of the holoholona that live here on the reef. right next to the kahakai. And she talks about the pupu mo'o that has a reptile-like shell that I've only learned about a couple weeks ago at our own Ho'olauna Pukako. And it looks like the students here are engaged and really interested in the different animals that she's talking about. Okay.
Big guy.
Okay, here's Kumukekoa's hinalea. Can you tell us a little bit about this fish?
It's world record hinalea, prize fish.
Now, is this a fish, one of your favorite fish to eat?
No, not really. I actually use this for bait to catch bigger fish.
Bait. Okay. Great. And that's about, how many inches would you say that hinalea is?
At least maybe 1 to 2 feet long. I'm not sure. Not small little guy.
Beautiful fish. Not very good eating for Kumukekoa, but beautiful fish. The hinalea.
What a big fish. To catch bigger fish.
What a bigger fish. Woo. We have here Mr. John Willis, our head of security and maintenance at Ka Waihona Naʻauao. And I wanted to ask him a little bit about how this day started to help prepare for all of this Makahana Ka'ike events.
My day starts very early, 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm here, open up the buildings and make sure everything is in line. Also help with the maintenance people to provide rubbish bags and whatever is necessary.
Now, were you a part of the crew that helped set up the tents this morning?
No, I was not. That was Ohana Tent Rentals.
Ohana Tent Rentals. And this morning when you came in, were the tents okay? Because yesterday it was rather gusty. We had gusts up to 50 miles per hour. How was it looking this morning?
Well, as you know, one of the tents was down.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it was one of the 40-foot tents. It lifted up during the night, according to the night security. And Ohana Tent Rental came back and set it up this morning.
Wow. Okay, thank you, Mr. Willis. He helps secure our campus, make sure every day is a good, safe day at Ka Waihona, and especially today's special event, Makahana Ka'ike. I have with me a very important person, important to Makahana Ka'ike because he's the person who controls how long we stay at each of the different hana. And he also controls the beautiful Hawaiian music that we are playing throughout the day. His name is Kumu MD. Kumu MD, aloha.
Aloha.
Tell us a little bit about your job and your kuleana today.
Basically what I'm doing is basically what I'm doing.
You heard it from Kumu MD. Tell me something you heard throughout the morning from any of the students passing by about how their day was going.
So far, the most popular ones, just because I'm in this area, is the haupia, or the pia, that's 6th grade. So that's Chef Kato and Chef Takeda. And then also the tattoo. I can't remember what the word is for tattoo, but...
I believe it's cacao.
That word too, the tattoo, that one.
Thank you, Kumu MD. Anything else you want to share about your favorite parts of Makahana Ka'ike?
My favorite part is just basically everybody in one area like you see behind us and having fun.
Thank you, Kumu MD.
I'm all about fun. You guys know that out there in TV land.
Thank you, Kumu MD. And I have also with me Auntie Shirley. Come, Auntie Shirley. We'd like to talk to you a little bit about today's activities. She's a little shy. We'll get her later. Thanks. We're here in the cacao tent with Kumu Ikaika and Kumu Chad, and what they're teaching our students today is about traditional Hawaiian tattooing. Let's take a deeper look in. Oh. We have Kumu Ikaika here. Hi, aloha, Kumu Ikaika.
Hi.
Tell us a little bit about what the students are going to be working on today.
The students will be learning about Hawaiian tattooing. We have some samples of traditional Hawaiian tattoos. Probably the greatest Hawaiian tattoo alive, Keone Nunes. We have a picture of him. We'll be explaining to them the importance of their tattoos, and they will be using the Hawaiian shape, the triangle, to design their own tattoos, which they will get to keep as part of their Makahana Ka'ike Day, and they get to take that with them.
Now I have a personal question for Kumu Ikaika. Kumu Ikaika, do you have any cacao that you would like to share with us and the rest of Ka Waihona that you obtained sometime throughout life?
I have 3 tattoos. They are all dragons. I can show you only one because the others are in places I'd rather not divulge right now. But the one is right here.
Wow, take a look at that.
I designed 2 of my 3 tattoos, and I had one custom designed for me. And I chose the dragon because of the meaning behind him. Dragons are wise creatures, beautiful. They are very powerful, great protectors. But if you upset them, they will set you on fire and bite your head off.
You heard it. You need a tattoo? Come and see Kaika, the dragon.
I'm charging though. No, I'm just kidding.
Thank you, Kaika.
Thank you. Hey guys, come gather on Tony. Charles, come in the front. Are you with us over here?
Hello, everyone. I have a special visitor guest here today with me. Can you tell us your name?
My name is Christian Nohopi Jose.
And tell us, how did you hear about our Makahana Kaike event?
Actually, my brother is one of the kumu here, and so he called me up and let me know he needed a little bit of help today with the kids in making haupia. And so he called me up this morning and said, "Oh, come down, come help me."
Sounds just like kumukaro. Tell us, what are they making? What are the students making this morning?
Well, this morning they're making some haupia, which is a little bit of coconut and the root of the tapioca. And so we're using a little bit of sugar. Hopefully that doesn't get them too riled up. But that's what we're making today.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us today. Aloha.
Aloha, mahalo.
Aloha. I have here Kumu Pua Haulani Takushi, and I'm going to enjoy my haupia while she tells us how her day is going so far.
It's going great. Because at Ka Waihona, we use, they let us eat a student, so it's going really good. No, it's fun. The kids are having fun. We're having fun. We're making a mess, and we're learning from our mistakes. And we're getting better each rotation that comes to our station with a bomb.
Thank you, Pua Haulani. I'm enjoying their haupia. It's very, very ono. Mahalo. Aloha. We have here Kumu Leah Peterson with us, and she's going to tell us a little bit about her hana this morning.
Aloha. We are doing ka opihi. So we're teaching the keiki about where to find opihi, the uses of opihi, how dangerous it is, and how to conserve and ho'ihi and malama this creature. And then their hana is they're gonna make pendants with their opihi.
Oh, beautiful. Tell us, I am assuming that you folks have some sample opihis for them to use this morning. Can you tell us a little bit about where you got them?
Sure. I've been collecting opihi for the past year. So just from people having baby parties, or when I go Big Island, I make it, my family save all the opihi and put it in the yard to clean it and bring it back home.
You see this? A dedicated and committed kumu. She prepares all year long for Makahana Kaike and gathering her opihi with her ohana. Mahalo, Kumalia.
Mahalo.
Here we have Kumu Kanoa talking with our students about our opihi here. And this year, we're getting technical. We're getting the smart board out here. We have a laptop, we have a projector to show our students different pictures of some opihi in the wild, and also some varying different sizes of opihi that you can see behind Kumu Kanoa. She's right now showing our students how we're cleaning our opihi shells, and they're going to make it looks like a necklace this morning, and so they're going to themselves with this beautiful pendant.
There's sand in this bucket, this white one.
Aloha, we have with us one of our few male kumu on campus, very popular Kumu Maika Sui, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the hana he's working on today with his students.
Today in our station, we're prepping the kalo for Kumu Kamanao's booth. So the students are doing is they're actually using the opihi shells and they're scraping the outer root of the kalo. Because before, in the past Makahana Kaike, Kumu Kamanao had to do that the night before. So to show the kids like some transition, I guess, to the next booth, we show them, we prep the kalo here, and then they'll actually go to Kumu Kamanao's booth and actually pound the kalo to make pa'iai.
Wonderful. So we're working smarter every year. Tell us what you have holding in front of you.
Right here I have a kalo plant. If you guys notice, it's kind of dead right now, but it's okay.
Kumu Maika yesterday, along with the other fourth grade classes, worked on a project called Lau Lau, and he was so very nice to invite me over to sample some of his Lau Lau. He had his parents donate chicken, pork butt, luau leaf, some pa'akai. What else did you use to make your Lau Lau?
So what we tried to do is, in third quarter, we were studying uka, which is the mountains, upland areas, and we focused on plants. So our culminating project was we actually tried to make some sort of food that the kids could kind of eat. So what we had is we had chicken lau laus. A lot of the parents really helped us out because we sent them a donation letter and they donated bags, lots of bags of luau leaves. So that was actually pretty good. So what we did is the kids actually cleaned the luau leaves in class and wrapped their own lau lau, and then we cooked it at home, and then they was able to eat it yesterday.
And Kumu Mike also shared that he soaked his pork butt or his meat in some liquid smoke also the night before, and his ohana and some of the other ohana also helped finished off the lau lau by steaming them for the day, so that by the end of the day the students were all able to enjoy their lau lau. And Kumu Maika was so nice and kind to invite me over to enjoy some lau lau and with his students. So mahalo Kumu Maika.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, and I hope it tasted good.
I hope it becomes a tradition here at Ka Waihona Naʻauao to kick off our makahana kaike events for Papa Eha. Mahalo Kumu Maika.
Mahalo.
Aloha, here I am with Papa Eha, and I'm going to be just interviewing some of the kumu here, and they're working on cleaning the kalo like Kumu Maika shared. Aloha, Kumu Ku'ule.
Aloha.
Tell us how you're enjoying today's event.
I think it's a wonderful experience for the kids, and I'm glad we can have a day of fun and learn at the same time.
How are you doing today, Kumu Makana? Kumu Makana has lost her voice, so she looks happy though and relaxed. So we're really happy that she's able to join us today. Let's see. Let's take a look at some of the hana that they were working on today. I don't have a picture of this, Mr. Karapani, but in here we have some of the peelings, the skins of all the kalo that the students cleaned with, and Kumu Ku'ule can describe a little bit about what the students did.
So basically they got a part of the kalo, Kuma kind of cut it up, and then every student got an opihi shell, and what they needed to do was make sure they clean off all the outer skin of the kalo. And then from here they go and rinse it off, do a final rinse, and then they take this piece over to Kumukamana'o side to pound.
And tell us, what did they use to scrape the kalo today?
They used an opihi shell. So basically, you pick an opihi shell that would fit, right? We have different sizes. And whatever feels comfortable with them, enough to peel. Yeah.
Mahalo, Kumu Ku'ule.
No problem.
Here we have the ku'ike kalo, and they are going to be pounding the kalo that we just saw Papa Eha clean, and they're going to be making something called pa'iai. And if we can zoom in here, we can see the pa'iai on our la'i here, our la'i plate, and they have students are enjoying some opai with that, and also some pa'akai to enjoy their pa'iai. And for some of our students, this may be the first time that they're actually trying pa'iai, and we're very excited to see how they enjoy it. I'm going to take talk with Kumu Kamana'o for a little bit and ask her how she's enjoying her day. Aloha, Kumu Kamana'o. Tell us a little bit about how you're enjoying your day today.
It's wonderful. Beautiful day. I love this cultural event for all the kids. It's a time for them to do all the hands-on that our kupuna did way back when. So, and I think they're enjoying themselves as well.
Thank you, Kumu. And I just wanted to also share that Kumu Kamana'o is the person who's spearheading this event and helping all of our Kumu coordinate each of the different hana and each of their activities. And we prepared many weeks to get this done. So mahalo, Kumu Kamana'o, for all of your hard work and your kokua in, again, making this a wonderful event for us.
Thank you. It's not me. I couldn't do it alone. It's all the fantastic kumu that's on board this campus. And especially to our po'o kumu for allowing us to have something just like this. So mahalo.
Mahalo, Kumu Kamana'o. How are you enjoying your day today?
Good.
Did you try your pa'iai yet?
Not yet.
Are you excited to try it?
Yeah.
You look very excited. Enjoy your day. Here we have Kumu Abraham Nahulu also working with the pa'iai and the kalo. And we also have Kumu Gina Kaio, who's helping another group of students there and showing them how to pound their kalo into their pa'iai using the pohaku ku'iai and their papa there. Aloha, I have with me Kumu Jen Asano Silva. And she's going to tell us a little bit about her hana today.
Okay, we have the la'i tent, and we're showing them the different uses for the tea leaf or the ki. Nicole shows how to make eye wash with it. And
interesting. Tell us a little bit about that eye wash.
Well, there's a nice little poster over there. And she does it. She's the professional. You should ask her. But it's like if you have pink eye or you just want to wash your eye, you know.
Tell us about where you got all of your la'i today.
Oh, the haumana. We asked every haumana to bring one, and of course people brought like 20, and we were just lucky to have everybody join in and pitch in and bring. Yeah, so we needed like 600 and 600.
Wow, terrific, Kumu Jen. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Mahalo, you too.
Aloha, we have Kumu Chantel Su here. Aloha, Kumu.
Aloha.
Tell us a little bit how you're enjoying your day.
It's great. The wind is here, so we have breeze, and the kids are good, and they're learning. Yeah.
What's your favorite part about Makahana Ka'ike?
Walking over to the other tents and sampling what they have. If they have pa'iai.
Oh, pa'iai. She liked the pa'iai. Did you get a chance to taste the haupia this morning?
Not yet. Jace never bring me back any.
I did, and it was delicious. Make sure that you get a sample of that haupia.
Okay. Thank you. Aloha.
Aloha. Thank you, Kumushan. Parker here with us today. Tell us how you're enjoying your day.
My day is always fabulous because I'm here.
Now tell us, what kind of hana, what kind of work did you prepare for today's event?
Last night I made, I broke the kukui nut and put it in cheesecloth and tied it up so the children can shine their coconuts.
Wow, and what will the students be making in your station?
We're teaching them how to clean the outside shell of the coconut using the ancient ways, which is by scraping it with an opihi shell and then using a pohaku to get a better refine it. And then we couldn't find shark skin. So we had to supplement with sandpaper. And then we used ulu leaf. We rubbed the ulu leaf on it to get a little luster. And then the final one was the kukui nut. We rubbed that on and made it shiny.
I'm so excited to see their hana because I think it's the first time we're ever making puniu for with our students.
Right. Actually, it's just the part of the coconut because it's a very extensive process. But we wanted to show them how to clean the coconut, and hopefully in the coming years we can add on and teach them more of the how to make a vessel from a coconut shell.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mrs. Parker. Tell us one last thing. What's your favorite part of Makahana Ka'ike?
I think for me it's watching all the kids. They are all so engaged and they're really excited about what they're doing and they seem thrilled. So that's the main thing that it gives me goosebumps just to watch them.
And I agree. Mahalo, Mrs. Parker. You're welcome. Aloha, I'm with Kumu Franny. Victorino. Aloha, Auntie.
Aloha.
And Auntie is working here with Papa Elima, and she's going to tell us a little bit about what she's working on today.
We are doing a mo'olelo about a boy who gets lost in the forest, and his dad tells him that when he goes into the forest to gather vegetables, never to forget to put a la'i around his wrist because that keeps him protected from the evil whatever goes on in the forest. And then he goes there, he forgets because you know what uhi is? Uhi is the yam, and the yam sometimes has long vines. So he goes to pick the uhi while his dad is visiting his family, and he pulls. Pretty soon, you know, he's lost because he's so involved with picking the uhi, and he forgets to put a la'i. So he comes across big rain, and then he learns how, he remembers that his dad taught him to make a raincoat and to keep warm to put the la'i. Then he tries to find his way home. He comes upon this pond, and in the pond there's a man-eating mermaid. But he remembers before he dove in, his father told him, don't forget, put the tea leaf on the water. If it sinks, there's something in there. If it doesn't, then it's safe to swim. So he puts it in and it sinks. And when he looks into the pond, he sees this mermaid with limu green hair, with sharp teeth waiting to eat him. And he gets so scared, he runs, and he forgets that there's sharp rocks. So they pierce his feet. But when he feels like he's safe, the kamapua'a smells his blood. So he starts coming for this anu who's in the forest. So he says, oh no, what am I going to do? When he starts shaking from being so afraid, he clasps his hand and he realizes he didn't have his la'i on his wrist. So he looks desperately for one, and he ties one, and the kamapua'a disappears, and his feet heals, and he's safe, and he gets the uhi. He goes home, and he doesn't tell his dad because he doesn't want his dad to be afraid, but he's safe, and that's why we're going to put a la'i wrist around their wrist so that they would be safe for the rest of the day and be protected with love and aloha.
Wow, mahalo, Auntie Franny. Now tell us real quick, how did the haumana get, or where did they get all of their la'i for today's activities?
We asked them to come and pick some for third grade and for ourselves. So they came, we have lots, and we put it in the freezer so it would be pliable for them to work with, yeah. So they really enjoyed it. So
Mahalo, Auntie Franny, for that mo'olelo and for telling us a little bit about the protection of the la'i. Mahalo. Aloha, here I have Kumu Rani and Kumu Hokulani, and they're preparing something for our students in this mo'olelo hana. Tell us a little bit about what you're preparing.
We're putting together the tea leaves to make the kupe'es for the 6th graders who paired up with 2nd grade, I think. And after the story is told, I don't know if Auntie Franny already told you guys, but she told you what the kupe'e is going to be used for. So when the story is finished, then we're going to pass out the tea leaves, and then they're going to create their own kupe'e to help protect them for the rest of the day.
And tell us, for those of us who don't know, what is a kupe'e?
This is a kupe'e. It's like a bracelet, and you put it on your wrist.
Mahalo, Kumu Hoku. Enjoy your day. We have the Puniu tent here, and we have Kumu Michael Sarmiento, who is working with our students here, along with our office staff, and we have Tani Nohulu, who is also assisting for today. If we take a look at what the students are making, they're going ahead and sanding. It looks like they're part of the coconut with their opihi shells to make it nice and shiny, like Mrs. Parker was talking to us about earlier. I'm going to talk a little bit to some of our students and see how they're enjoying their day. Aloha.
Hi.
What's your name? Tell us your name.
Kamaihu.
And what grade are you in, Kamaihu?
I'm in 4th grade.
Tell us, how are you enjoying your day?
It's fun.
What was your favorite hana or favorite station that you've been at so far?
I think it'd be the Makahiki.
Makahiki games. What was your favorite game that you did today?
The tug of war.
Oh, Hooky Hooky. Hooky Hooky was your favorite game. And who's your partner for today?
Angelo,
Where's Angelo?
right there.
Where's your partner way over there?
I don't know.
You enjoy working with Angelo today? Thank you, Ka Waihona. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Bye.
Aloha. I have with me Miss Tani Nahulu. Aloha, Tani.
Aloha.
Tell us, how are you enjoying your day today?
It's lovely.
How did you prepare for today's event?
I didn't. I stayed up till like almost 11 o'clock last night trying to get everything done.
What kind of things did you have to prepare for your hana, your station today?
We had to do the kukui nut and I don't know if it's modernized or what, but we had to do the cheesecloth, cutting it sections so we could get the juices from that for the shining of the shell.
And who are the other kumu or staff that are helping you today?
Miss Chris, Miss Shan, Mrs. Parker, who's going in and out, and Kumu Sarmiento.
And what is your favorite thing about Makahana Ka'ike?
That I can get out of the office and kind of enjoy the natural
beauty of Nanakuli?
Yes, that's right. It's about to come down this way.
Thank you, Tani. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Aloha. I have with me Kumu Michael Sarmiento, who likes to run away from the camera. And he's going to join me for an interview. Real quick, Kumu. How are you enjoying your day?
Oh, great. It's wonderful.
Fabulous. What is your favorite part of Makahana Ka'ike?
It's just about the kids. It's about the children. It's about being here. Now, I like learning about new cultural things that I never got a chance to learn about.
And what is one thing new that you learned in this year's event?
I learned about the huniu, which is the Hawaiian knee drum. I've been practicing saying that and what it means, and it's really interesting to watch the kids go through the process.
Some of the questions that the students are asking you about their hana or their work today.
They're just commenting that's very hard, and so we talk about things aren't as easy as they are now, so back in the day we had to really take our time in doing things.
And what's one thing you want to try new for next year's Makahana Ka'ike?
Well, Mrs. Medeiros, I would like to do some food. I think that would be fun, food.
If you get a chance, please stop by the haupia booth. I was able to taste some of the haupia that the students and Kumu Naho'opi'i and Kumu Takeda and Kumu Takushi and Kumu Peterson was making, and it was very delicious. They had some fresh haupia. You must try it.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Thank you, Kumu Sarmiento. Aloha. Tell us your name.
Gavin.
Gavin, what grade are you in?
8.
Tell us about how you're enjoying Makahana Ka'ike this year.
It's really fun and exciting working with the little kids, and yeah.
What's the name of your partner?
Hunter and Jaden.
Ooh, Hunter and Jaden. I know them very well. Tell us, what are you working on in this particular tent?
Half-make on fish and a lot of coconut leaves, and yeah.
Are you enjoying your day today?
Yeah.
Is your partner enjoying his day also?
Yeah.
Where are your partners?
Going to lunch.
Okay. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. Aloha. I have with me Kumu Keo Lani Alejado. Aloha, Kumu.
Aloha.
Tell us, what are you working on today?
We're making fish with new leaves. So this is a finished product. Thank you, love. So they weave the new together to make a fish, and then they use the spine as the fishing pole.
Now, where did you get all of the lau from the coconut? Is that from the coconut tree?
We chopped the trees down in the front of the school.
Oh, wonderful. A tree trimming and double functioning as our part of our events here.
Just kidding. We had it brought in by the tree trimmers.
And what are some of the questions that the students are asking about the hana that they're doing with you?
They asked what these different parts are called. They ask how to strip it, how to make it. But they're having fun. They're enjoying it. They're doing a great job. And the older kids are really being great with the younger ones.
That's good to hear. Tell us one of your favorite things that you enjoy about Makahana Ka'ike every year.
I enjoy doing Hawaiian things and teaching the kids about really their roots and what our ancestors actually did when they were in the ancient days.
Thank you, Kumu Keo. Anything else? Any last words for our audience members?
Well, I just hope we keep doing this every year.
Mahalo.
Thank you.
Aloha. Aloha, Kumu Jerusha.
Aloha.
How are you doing?
I'm enjoying it very much. The kids are learning and it's very hands-on. It's our first time doing ke kaula, so.
Tell us a little bit about the hana that you're doing today.
The kiki are learning about the different native Hawaiian used for making kaula.
And what is kaula?
Rope. Sorry, rope. And we are there. What today they're using the new fibers to make aha, which is what the Hawaiians called all cordage made from the new.
Wonderful. What is the first steps in making their kaula?
They have to separate the fibers from the husk, and then they clean it with their fingernails.
What will they do next to complete their kaula?
They will take 3 pieces and then roll it on their thigh to make it into a solid piece.
And then how do they complete it?
They can either make it, the task is either to make it as long as they can, or they can vili, or they can haku it, braid it.
And tell us, what's one of your favorite things about Makahana Ka'ike?
Just seeing the kids learning through doing.
Have you been able to take a look at some other stations this morning?
No, I wish I could.
I highly recommend the pa'iai, the ku'iai ke kalo, and also the haupia. They're making fresh haupia at the Papa Eono.
Ooh, I'll sneak away.
Mahalo, Kumu Jerusha.
Thank you.
Aloha, Kumu Renee.
Aloha.
How are you today?
I am fine, thank you.
Tell us, how many Makahana Ka'ike events have you participated in?
Oh my. Since I've been here for 6 years, yeah, it's been exciting. Lots of them.
What is your favorite thing about Makahana Ka'ike?
Just engaging with the students and teaching them new things and just seeing them grow as learners and just the bright smiles they give when they introduce something new to them. It's so exciting.
Now, if you remember back, we first started as Lapa'ani Hawaii, and we had the students just self-select their different hana that they wanted to work on. How do you like the students working in partners?
It's excellent, especially for kindergarten. They can kind of lose it once in a while, but with kindergarten, what they do is they partner them up with a 8th grade level, which is perfect because it teaches the older ones how to be teachers, basically. Educate them the way we do it in a classroom, and it's terrific. I love it.
Is there anything else that that we started this year that really helped make the event what it is today that we didn't do in the beginning?
Yeah, what I like is the rotation, the numbers, it's very visual. And I think some of the students are very visual when it comes to rotation and engaging, and just the different types of activities we have is very cultural, for the students to learn. I love it.
Is there anything you'd like to see in next year's Makahana Ka'ike? Something new?
Oh, good question. I'm still learning from this one. Maybe after today I will find out.
Mahalo, Kumu Renee.
Thank you, Mr. Medeiros.
Aloha, I'm here with Kumu Jo Milo. Aloha, Kumu Jo.
Aloha, Kako.
Tell us a little bit about your
Hana Maui or
hana, the work that you're doing today with the students.
I mahalo ya'oi. Hana nah, just playing. Small kind of. We're having fun with the kids. We're working up with coconut. So we're just teaching them the different words to use. Hawaiian, also with the Samoan words for the different tools used working with coconuts, and the different foods that they can make. So the kids seem to enjoy themselves, especially the tasting and the eating.
Now I have a question. Is the word for coconut the same in Hawaiian and Samoan?
Actually, the Hawaiian word for coconut is a Samoan word for the tree itself. So they call it the niu. We call the tree the niu. The coconut itself, we call it the popo. Or like in Tonga, they call it the koko.
Now I understand that a couple weeks ago you Ho'olano Pukako and you did a workshop for our kumu. Tell us a little bit about that.
It was just a workshop that we had put together so that the teachers could experience, the different works and the different activities that the children would. Because usually on this day we just kind of just administer the different stuff, but we don't really get to try it out. So it turned out to be a good turnout. It seemed that the teachers enjoyed it and the different activities they got to try out that day. So it was a success, I think.
What's your favorite thing about Makahana Ka'ike?
I just think the overall fact that the kids get to learn different things. It's a lot of times nowadays we talk about our slipping culture, yeah, and this is a way to enforce it and let the kids know different things about their culture. Also a little bit about other cultures, as I am incorporating a little bit of Samoan words and stuff. But just getting back to the roots, I guess, for the kids. I think that's the best thing.
Mahalo Kumu Joy. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Mahalo.
Aloha. We have Kumu Keola Peterson here. Aloha Kumu.
Aloha.
How are you liking today's event?
I'm loving it, actually.
What has been the most exciting hana that you've seen happening today?
Well, actually, the haupia making is very exciting and it's something different, making it from scratch.
I really like that we're adding food now into our Makahana Ka'ike, like you're enjoying right now. What are you having for lunch today?
Well, I have fried noodles, fried rice, and oriental chicken.
You're working very hard, Kumu, today. Thank you for all your hard work.
Oh, thank you.
We have Kumu Z here, who's also enjoying her lunch and her break. Aloha, Kumu Z. She's eating her lunch now, and to good lunch at school, we're having baked chicken and brown rice, and looks like a roll and some peaches. Wonderful. Hi, Kumu Janelle. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm doing good.
Oh, we have our haupia coming here. We can lick the spoon, she says. Have you tried the haupia yet, Kumu Janelle?
No, I haven't.
Kumupu is going to let her try some of the haupia that Papa Eono is making for us today. And I was just saying with Kumukiola that I love this addition of food to Makahana Ka'ike. Let's convince Po'o Kumu Principal Parker to help us add more mea ono or mea ai to our event. How do you like it?
Delicioso.
Delicioso! And Kumu Takushi is also suggesting that we have an emu next year. So, Mr. Parker, get ready for the emu. I also have Auntie here with us. Auntie Shirley. Aloha, Auntie Shirley. She's trying our haupia. How are you doing, Auntie Shirley? How are you doing today?
More.
Aloha, Auntie Shirley. She's a little shy. How are you doing today?
Come on.
How are you doing today?
Fine, thank you.
How are you enjoying Makahana Ka'ike? She's also very shy. We just wanted to see how the EAs are enjoying their day, and they're enjoying their lunch, so we're going to let them enjoy their lunch. Aloha and mahalo. Aloha. Hi, Kumu. Hi. Aloha, Kumu.
Aloha.
Naki.
Aloha.
Aloha, Kumu Wale.
Aloha.
How are you folks doing today?
Ooh, it's kind of windy today.
Blowing away.
We're blowing away.
It's very windy today. We have maybe about 2 more rotations, and then we're excited for Huki Huki with Nakumu and versus Nahamana, perhaps?
Ooh, is that something new that we're doing this year? No, we did that last year, didn't we?
Didn't we do it last year? I
we
thought
did.
so. I know we did it once, maybe at closing Makahiki.
I think so.
What's the melody that you guys are teaching today?
This mele is the song that we will be doing at Ho'ike. It's one of our Ho'ike songs, and the students will also be learning it at protocol from now on until we get to our Ho'ike performance in May. And this song is about the Big Island, and it talks about the wind, the type of wind in Waimea area, and the students are learning about all of the different words in the song and what they mean.
Now, is this the first time the students have been exposed to Hole Waimea?
Actually, Kumu Kamana'o helped to teach some of the older kids Hole Waimea, and so the younger kids are learning a lot. It's a very good mix for our school.
I was reading also last night about this song a little bit, and I read something about the spears.
Right, so the Hawaiian word for spear, which everyone should know, and I'm not going to say it, but
They have to guess
to guess what the Hawaiian words are. So
after they listen to the presentation.
yeah, so that's it. Yeah, we have the next group coming already.
Mahalo, Kumu.
Okay, hui ho.
Thank you. Bye.
Aloha. I have with me Kumu Keli'i Marati. Aloha, Kumu.
Aloha.
Tell us about how your day's going so far.
Well, it's going great since we have a little shade right now, but earlier in the morning it was really hot, and I'm pretty tired after doing 500 push-ups and sit-ups. So, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. No water for me today, but I'm doing okay. You're my last interviewer. Tell us, what is the hana you're working on today?
We're working on makahiki. We're trying to strengthen the students' bodies. So we're doing 3 games. We're doing kula ivavai, which is feet pushing. We're also doing ulumaika, and we're ending the day off with huki huki.
Huki huki, wonderful. Are we going to see that now?
Yes, so if we can just look right now. We have the boys and girls split up, okay? And I'll get started with that.
Thank you, Kumukili'i. We're looking on as our students are participating in one of the makahiki events called Huki Huki, and this is one of our favorites here. We have Kumu Jody Miyagi assisting. Let's take a look. That was wonderful. Kumu Jody, aloha.
Hi, hello.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Tell me a little bit about the makahiki games that you guys are working with the students this year.
Well, today we're doing ulumaika, kula ivavai, and huki huki.
And what's your favorite?
Definitely huki huki.
My favorite too. Tell me what's your favorite thing about makahana kaike?
I think it's great to see all the and all the haumana come out together as one and really work on projects together. And you can really see in the kids how much they enjoy doing hands-on activities. Yeah, and it's just awesome.
Anything new you want to see next year at the next makahana kaike?
I don't know yet, but that could be something that we could discuss later.
Food. Food is very popular. We had haupia earlier. We had pa'iai.
Yes.
Maybe some hot food like lau lau or chicken long rice.
That'd be great, Mr. Parker, for some plate lunches.
Thank you, Principal Parker.
We would love that.
Mahalo, Kumu Jody.
Mahalo. Thank you.
Mahalo for joining us for this year's Makahana Kaike 2010. Thank you for those of you who helped make it all possible. We look forward to everyone enjoying themselves next year. Aloha, ahuiho.
Drums of the islands, you're beating in my heart. You're with me no matter where I roam. If ever I wonder, if ever we're apart, I know that you will lead me home. If I should journey across the deep blue